Hi there, this is my reading for the second week of July for Aquarius. So if you had liked the previous one, or if you like this one, if you resonate with it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And this is going to be, of course, infused with the Ho'oponopono energy, my practice, as well as some Kundalini Reiki energy. I have to help me all the elements. I have the Wisdom Buddha and some crystals, as well as the chakras and my pendulum. We have this time my beautiful orchids as the representation of Earth. Anyway, so we start with the vibe of the week. So the vibe of the week is the Fool, and the Fool represents someone who is starting something, starting a journey. So he's kind of going a bit in a naive way. He's kind of going to this new journey in a very, unprepared way, kind of thing, and just launches himself. He is looking at things from a childish point of view. And I would recommend to connect this week with your inner child and launch yourself into this new adventure that is this week. So Aquarius, on the Monday, you're going to feel like you have an issue that is gnawing at you that you cannot actually talk about. You're going to feel very restrained on a communication point of view. This is what the Eight of Swords is telling us. So I would recommend that you actually should look at things from a different perspective, because there is always a way to express something. It's just a matter of finding the right words. Now this card here is for the Tuesday, and you know this card. This is not a happy looking card. And this is the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles always tells us about a feeling we have that we are in troubles, materially speaking. So that we are missing some money, that we have troubles to end the month, or in this case to continue the month. But it's just an illusion, and we have to remember to look into our resourcefulness, and we have things that are hidden that we should dig into maybe. So on the Wednesday we have the Judgment. So that's the a major arcana, one of many on this reading. So the Judgment is a call to action. It's a rebirth. It's something that is talking about maybe something new coming up in our life, a new beginning of some kind. And you're going to feel that you're called towards starting something anew. So I would suggest to embrace it. Now on the Thursday we have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups speaks of somebody who is looking into his feelings in a bit of a disappointed way. So he has so that's somebody who has had some troubles on a feeling point of view, emotional point of view, but he forgets to look into the experience and the learnings that has happened before in terms of these feelings and these emotions. On the Friday we have some Pentacles again. So the Eight of Pentacles, in this case, this is the sign that we're going to have to look into what we have accomplished a little bit and just polish it and finish up what things we have accomplished on a material point of view. So maybe you have a DIY project that needs to be completed, that you need to just finish up. Now on the Saturday, another major arcana. This is the Justice, and the Justice speaks of finding a balance, a little bit of trying to rule, but in a fair way. So you're going to come into a decision time on Saturday, and it's going to be fair for whoever is involved into it. On Sunday we have another major arcana, and this one is the big clash. It's the Tower, and the Tower represents something that is turning our life upside down that we haven't expected. So I would really be careful and find some stability before this Sunday, because our life, Aquarius's life, might be turning upside down. Now we have also these 4 cards that are giving us a bit more clarity on the love life, on the personal life, on the professional life, and on the spiritual level. So on the love life, we feel that we have a message to bring out to someone we love, and we are trying to get that message across, and this is going to be that battle represented by the Knight of Swords. So on the personal point of view, we are kind of overwhelmed with emotions, Aquarius. So here you have the 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups is being into too much into the fantasy world on the emotional point of view, and is actually advising you to, yes, reconnect with your emotions, but also keep your feet on the ground, let's say. Maybe a bit of a creativity card. Maybe it's saying also to you, that's what I sense right there, to connect with your creativity energy. Now, on the professional side, we have the High Priestess. So it's another major arcana, and that's quite a bit. We have 5 on these readings, and this card is talking about finding the balance and tapping into our inner knowledge of what is good and what is bad. So we might be facing some kind of ethical point of problem, ethical dilemma, let's say, on a professional point of view here. And the Aquarius are quite into that kind of thing as well, and you know, trying to resolve things on in a balanced way. This card represents for me a lot how the Aquarius feel. The High Priestess, so it's a lady that is between 2 pillars of the different colors, the black and the white, and she has the symbolism of the pomegranate, which is wisdom, and she is holding the Torah, which is also some kind of wisdom and some knowledge. So feel like you have knowledge before you go into that dilemma any further at work. And then on the spiritual point of view, we are a bit overwhelmed with emotions again. So this is the 8 of Cups. Our cup is full and overflowing. So we have loads to deal with on the spiritual point of view. Maybe a week that is going to be full with emotions, that is going to actually overwhelm us with emotions. Aquarius, I would recommend to find a time this week to just stabilize yourself, ground yourself, because this is talking about big changes, the Tower on the Sunday coming, and so you're going to need to feel quite relaxed. So before you start going on a different journey with the Fool, like, I would really recommend to find time to ground yourself, maybe through your creative practice with the card representing your personal life. And actually we have another clarification card from the Mermaids and Dolphins this week, which says to pay attention. So it says to actually notice the repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as these can yield valuable information. So it's advising us to actually, it's advising the Aquarius to actually look into their outside of themselves, like a little bit further than themselves. I would really recommend that you have a look at what you feel is right for you, and maybe the repetitions of numbers and you know, the signs from the universe, basically. So I would stop there for this week, for this reading. So this was for Aquarius, and this is for the second week, I'm sorry, of July, my reading. So if you actually like this reading and resonate with it, I would recommend to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you don't, you can always look at the other readings that might resonate better with you. If you need a little bit more insight on a personal level, you can always contact me. You will have the details of my website to book a personal reading, or you can send me an email. The details are in the description underneath this video. And I thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you a very, very good week. Bye.